It is Wednesday, November the 8th. Just another night of opportunity in the NBA. 5 games on the slate tonight. I will be involved in 3 of them. Let's go ahead and get to them quickly. Why don't we start in Orlando, where the Magic host the New York Knicks. Orlando, a 5.5 point favorite at Betsafe. 213.5 the total here. Somebody break up the Knicks. They have won 3 straight games and 6 of 7 to improve to 6-4 on the season. Kristaps Porzingis averaging 30.7 points per game. That is second in the NBA, and he's already scored 30 or more in 7 games. That is first in the league. So nobody able to stop Porzingis at this point. And the Magic, they're probably going to throw Aaron Gordon at him, but Porzingis is 6 inches taller than Gordon, so he should be able to have his way again here tonight. However, the Knicks' second night of a back-to-back, they just played last night, beat Charlotte, came from behind in the fourth quarter. So I think conventional wisdom is here, second night of a back-to-back, going on the road to face a rested Magic team that needs this game. The Magic have lost 2 straight. They're going on a West Coast road trip after this game, so this is an important game for them. So I think conventional wisdom is here that it's going to be a tough spot for the Knicks, but I'm not so sure about that. Again, they've been playing so very well. And the Magic, we mentioned they've lost 2 straight. Neither of those losses have been particularly close. They've both been double-digit losses, and they've both been at home as Orlando's shooting has gone cold. And keep in mind, over the past couple of years, that's been a recurring problem for this Magic team. They're not a particularly good shooting team. Now, they started off the season shooting it very well, and everyone was saying, when is that going to end? Well, it appears to have ended, at least in these past couple of games. So look, I think the Knicks playing a little bit better basketball in the Magic right now, and I'm not sure that simply the fact that they're playing the second night of a back-to-back and Orlando needs this game, I'm not sure that's enough for me to back the Magic side here, especially since Orlando a 5.5 point favorite. That's a big number. Those points could come in handy. So I am on the Knicks side here. New York plus 5.5, my recommendation. Moving on now to Boston, where the Celtics host the Los Angeles Lakers. Boston, an 8.5 point favorite at Betsafe, 209.5 the total in this one. Now, the Celtics are the hottest team in the NBA. They have won 9 straight games after losing their first 2. But the Lakers playing pretty good ball as well. They've won 2 straight to improve to 5-5. This Lakers team, however, very, very young, and they're not particularly good on the defensive end. They allow 107.3 points per game, so the Celtics should be able to run their offense. Boston, meanwhile, very good defensively. First in the NBA in points allowed. They surrender just 94.5 points per game. Their plus 9 point differential is second in the NBA behind only Golden State. So look, I think this one fairly simple. The Celtics just a better team than the Lakers. Playing at home here, I know 8.5, a fairly big number, but I do think Boston a good bet to cover that number. I am on the Celtics in this one. Final game I'd like to talk about on this Wednesday. What about the Phoenix Suns hosting the Miami Heat? Heat, a 5.5 point road favorite at Betsafe, 212.5 the total here. Now, these teams' records are very similar. Miami at 4-6, Phoenix at 4-7. But I do think there's a difference in quality. You look at this Heat team, their last 4 losses, they lost to Golden State a couple of nights ago. They lost by 1 point at Denver, by 3 to a very good Minnesota Timberwolves team, and by 6 to the Boston Celtics, who are hotter than any team in the league right now. So I think the Heat might be a little bit better than their 4-6 record would indicate. The Suns, meanwhile, they had a brief flash of success after benching Eric Bledsoe. Bledsoe has since been traded to Milwaukee, but after, I believe, 3 games, they benched Bledsoe when he came out with those "I don't want to be here" comments and briefly started playing better. That has come to an end, however. The Suns have now lost 3 straight games. They are not good on the defensive end. 29th in the NBA in points allowed. Only the Brooklyn Nets surrendering more than Phoenix's 114.8 points per game. The Heat, meanwhile, very good on defense, top 10 in the league in both points allowed and opponents' field goal percentage. And Miami will be getting Dion Waiters back tonight, after he missed the last couple of games due to the birth of his child. This Phoenix Suns team, if you're concerned about the 5.5 point number here, you should know that Phoenix, when they lose, they often lose big. They've lost 4 games this season by 13 points or more. So look, I think the Heat a better team here. I think they have an excellent chance to get this win and get it by more than 5.5 points. There you have it, folks. Those are my thoughts on this Wednesday, November the 8th. I wish you best of luck no matter what you decide to do, just so long as your interests don't conflict with my interests. For Betsafe, I'm John Arnett.